Today is a very sad day. Unfortunately, we are going to have to put Spike up for adoption. It breaks my heart to say that. I'm going to go into things about owning a cockatoo and the reasons why we had to make this decision. So, like a lot of people, they get a large bird, especially like a cockatoo. I mean, other large birds, parrots like our Amazon or African gray, it's still way different. A cockatoo is such a unique bird, and they're very large and very strong. So we did a fair amount of research. We knew it was going to be a lot of work, a lot of time. It's a very high maintenance bird. That's not why we're getting rid of them, though. Let's say get rid of them. That's why we are having to give them up for adoption. So he's a good bird. He's a really sweet bird. He's like one of the most tame birds we have as far as being able to handle him. But they have a unique personality where they do require a lot of attention, and they're very smart, like a small child. And when they don't get what they want, they can, they can kind of, I guess, get mad. They might not be trying to harm somebody, by just kind of like throwing a fit, and he can end up biting. And I've gotten bit several times, and like each time it's kind of like, what did I do wrong? What could I have done differently? And not trying to put any blame on him, just what could have been done differently. And we've been taking all those things into account over time, and trying to work on things like that. But the problem is that we have small children. That's what it comes down to. And yesterday, my son got bit just because Spike got excited or lost his balance or something and grabbed a hold of his arm. And I know how that feels. It's crazy how strong his beak is. And when it comes down to it, having a bird that's strong enough to take off your finger or take out your eye, it's just not going to work out when we have our small children involved. So that's basically what it comes down to. Now, with that being said, all birds are different. Okay, a lot of cockatoos will share the same characteristics, right? So, but they're all different. I'm sure there's cockatoos out there that would never ever bite for any reason, and so I'm not trying to do your research as far as how cockatoos are generally. We got a 26-year-old cockatoo who's been through a lot in his life, and that's somewhat of a risk as well. If you get a baby that was hand fed and he's going to grow up with you, it's going to be probably different. One other thing that's been hard is that he has the foot aggression thing going, which a lot of cockatoos do that. A lot of birds do that, but it's different with him because he's a cockatoo and he's a large bird. And if you walk by him and he grabs your foot or your leg, it hurts a lot. And I can't have my kids wanting to come through the room and be afraid to because Spike's out. And it makes us all very, very sad. And we hate to do it, but we want to do what's best for Spike, do what's best for us, everybody. Yeah, I'll say one thing that we're going to do to make sure he goes to the best possible home is we're not going to put an ad on Craigslist or Birds Now or whatever and get $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 for him. And we could, but we're not going to. We are taking him to an adoption center here in Dayton, Ohio, and they will do multiple home visits and all kinds of stuff to make sure he's put in the best possible home. And we obviously will tell them what kind of home would be best from our experience, which would be like not having any small children. So they will match him up with a good home, a good family, where he will be happy. And it'll be best for him. It's not fair if we have to keep him locked up so much of the time, because we need to do stuff with the other birds, and it's hard to do stuff with the other birds when Spike's around, because he gets jealous and he'll get mad, and that's just how he is. And so we love Spike, and it makes us very, very sad. I just wanted to tell you all the reasons why, and let you know it's for the best for everybody. And if it was just me and my wife, then we wouldn't be doing this. It's just we don't want to put anybody else in danger. Sounds pretty harsh, but I mean it could happen, and it's not worth the risk. I mean, he's a good, happy bird, but if something happens, it could be really, really bad. Maybe not likely, but it could happen, and like I said, it's just not worth it. All right. Well, sorry if I'm repeating myself. I didn't, no plan. I just came in here and started talking. No, anybody out there looking to get a parrot? Most parrots are very easy compared to a cockatoo. I know a macaw is kind of like in the same size type of thing. I don't know as much about them, obviously, because I don't have one, but I know cockatoos, just with their personality, and they're very emotional and everything. So anybody looking to get one, they're awesome birds. They really are. But just know what you're getting into, and know the possibilities of what could happen. I've seen plenty of people that get cockatoos, and they just can't handle it. They can't take care of them. They're too meaty, or they get bit and it scares the crap out of them, which is understandable. So just know what you're getting into. So it's fair for the bird. You're not just getting the bird just because you think it's cool, and then it turns out you have to turn around and give them up. So we're gonna miss Spike. We're gonna miss you. Mwah. And yes, he's in a lot of my videos. So it's just how funny he can be, and how animated he can get and everything. And so, but I promise I'll keep putting out videos, and I'll keep trying to put out good content. So thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.